My name is Amanda Stanton. I'm 10, and I thought today would be just another boring Saturday. Mom was out, Mark was gaming, so it was just me and my golden retriever, Buster. We were in the backyard, playing fetch under a warm, cloud-dotted sky. Buster chased his red ball, tail wagging, while I lay in the grass finding shapes in the clouds, rabbits, ice cream cones. It was peaceful. No Mark teasing me, just me, Buster, and the big blue sky. Buster licked my face, and I hugged him tight. Everything felt perfect. But adventures never send invitations. They just show up. If I'd known a giant thunderstorm was about to crash my quiet afternoon, I might have stayed inside. But I didn't know. The sun was warm, my dog was happy, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. That's the thing about adventures. They find you when you least expect it. And this one was already on its way. I was about to throw the ball again when I noticed the air had changed. Heavy, sticky, like before a swim. Buster stopped wagging and whined, glancing at the sky. I looked up. The fluffy clouds were gone, replaced by a fast-moving gray blanket. The sun looked strange, filtered through the clouds, turning everything yellow-gray. The wind picked up, rustling the oak tree with a nervous whispering sound. I shivered even though it wasn't cold. The air smelled like rain and dirt, with a warning in it. Buster paced, whining louder, clearly wanting to go inside. Then I heard it, a low, distant rumble like a giant stomach growling. My heart thudded. Thunder. The storm wasn't coming anymore. It was here. The sky darkened quickly like someone was dimming the world. "Okay, Buster," I said, voice shaky. "Time to go in." We dashed for the back door, Buster at my heels. I fumbled with the knob, rain starting to splatter in huge drops. We made it inside just as the sky unleashed a downpour. The windows blurred with water. I couldn't even see the oak tree. Suddenly, a blinding flash lit up the room, followed by a deafening boom. The house shook. Buster dove under the coffee table. My heart pounded. This storm felt angry, personal. More lightning, more thunder. Crack, boom. It sounded like giants stomping upstairs. I wished Mom was home, but it was just me and Buster. I had to be brave. The lights flickered, then went out. Darkness, except for the lightning flashes. Each flash revealed the room, Buster's scared eyes, the chaos outside. The rain hammered the roof like a million tiny drummers. I knew I couldn't just stand there. We needed a safe place, somewhere away from windows. The basement was out. Too creepy. The attic felt safer with just one tiny window. "Come on, Buster," I called, but he wouldn't budge. I crawled to him, clipped on his leash, and coaxed him out. Another thunder crash sent us both scrambling. We crept down the dark hallway, lightning showing the way. I found the attic door, opened it, and a musty smell greeted us. We climbed the steep stairs, my phone flashlight guiding us. The storm was muffled up here, but the rain on the roof was louder than ever. At the top, I closed the door behind us. The attic was dark, filled with old boxes and furniture under sheets, like lumpy ghosts. I found an old armchair and sat, Buster curling up beside me, still trembling. I wrapped my arms around him, shining my light at the ceiling, watching dust dance. The thunder felt farther away now. Up here, we had our own little world. We waited out the storm, just me, Buster, and the rain. Boredom crept in, so I swept my flashlight around the attic. My beam landed on a big wooden trunk in the corner, like a pirate's chest. I'd never noticed it before. Curiosity won. I moved Buster's head, tiptoed over, and opened the trunk. Inside, photo albums and letters tied with faded ribbon. Not gold, but a different kind of treasure. I opened an album. On the first page, our first year. Photos of a young couple, my grandparents, standing in front of our house when it was new. The oak tree was just a stick. I flipped through pages, painting rooms, planting flowers, holding a baby. My mom. Her first day of school, her 10th birthday, even a photo of her during a blackout, smiling by candlelight. I found a letter she wrote about being scared of a thunderstorm, but learning thunder was just clouds bumping together. She was just like me. Lost in the photos, I barely noticed when the rain softened. The thunder faded. Buster's tail thumped hopefully. I turned off my flashlight. Soft gray light filtered through the attic window. The storm was over. I put the album back, feeling like I'd found a secret key to Mom's past. "Come on, boy," I said. Buster was ready. We went downstairs. The house was quiet, not scary anymore. I opened the back door. Cool, fresh air rushed in. The world smelled brand new. The oak tree sparkled with raindrops, and across the sky, a huge, perfect rainbow. Buster ran onto the wet grass, barking with joy. I stepped outside, feeling braver, stronger. The storm had been big and scary, but we got through it. I'd kept us safe and found a treasure. I wasn't just a bored kid anymore. I'd had an adventure, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.